my esteemed viewers, especially my people, Igbo people, get ready moving forward. From next month, May, most of our content from this platform will concentrate more on solving our immediate major problem, which is food production and food security in our homeland. So most of our content will concentrate on our agricultural investment program, which we expect you to be part of it. Enough of lamentation, enough of wailing and agitation. It is time for us to go out there and get it done. For people, viewers and subscribers, I'm not going to say too much, but I want to bring you another raw, unadulterated, historical perspective to Nigerian problem we have today. Because if you don't know where rain started beating you, you will not know where and when it will dry from you. That is an Igbo saying. Now watch and listen to this man.
You are not afraid to say it. And I only like to point to all the facts to show you that they are just deceiving you. All the guys that they are supporting the Southwest, they are supporting why? It's an element of deceit to divide you, to be able to rule you. They don't like anybody. I told Tinubu himself, not in the papers, face to face. You believe this man is the breakthrough president? He said, yes. I said, the breakthrough president, he asked Osibanjo to contest. He asked Fulani to contest. He asked Adenbanjo to contest, all in the West. Why? He wanted to divide the West first. Then he goes to the South. The unfortunate thing is that, I'm sorry to this, President Goodluck Jonathan allow himself to be disgraced by mentioning the fact that I'm still considering that to be president. For what? No. Allow me. This is not matter for clapping. It's not a matter for clapping. This time I reflect over it. Gentlemen, no. We are discussing a serious matter. When I remember the struggle and the campaign I made for Goodluck, on the principle that every part of the country, no matter how small, you are entitled to the highest position in this country if we still want to be in Nigeria in peace, not by force. It's a question of national cake. It's a question of national equality. The Nigeria which I fought for, and I repeat, fought for, because I took part in the fighting. I am a follower of Awolowo, a follower of Azikwe. And Azikwe was my leader before I followed Awolowo, when he started to follow Fulani. I am one of the earliest Sikhs. Why? We want one Nigeria. But not one Nigeria where one would be dominating the other. Not one, you want the unity of the horse and the rider. Where the northern will be the rider and the rest of the country will be the horse. No! If it should be that, it is to thy church, O Israel. No, you see, we are at a crossroad now. And I'm too old enough to be bending facts. My position is to say it as it is. The North doesn't want to yield power. And they know the way to do it is to divide the rest of the country. While they are struggling, they put their candidate up. Look at what is happening. All those who agree that we should be doing the thing on rotation, and to remind you, don't let them deceive you. Rotation is not the question of now. When we were making the Nigerian Constitution in 1960, in 1954, when that motion was passed, the North said they were not ready for independence because they are very, very backward. They haven't got enough people. If you have independence now, only the South will dominate them. It was who persuaded Savannah and Sokoto. I've said it and I wanted them to refuse. Don't go away. He said they were going away because they want self-government 76. No. Araba, go to history. What I'm telling you is not what I think about. It's what I read, what he said. Araba, I'm going to no more Nigeria. I went further to make a 9-point program of us not be separate from Nigeria. Till today, people are blaming Shivaulo of drawing him back. They should have allowed him to go there. Maybe there could have been peace in Nigeria now. You can't go. We can still be together if we have a different form of government that will give autonomy to give respect to natural, to language, culture, and ethnic grouping. That was what they agreed to in London Constitutional Conference in 1954. And in order to carry this backward area along with us, and because I'm reading certain things in the papers, people are trying to distort history. Many of course, they have cancelled history now. We still had history. We will read. We know how Northern region was brought back to be married to South because of bankruptcy. The British people could no longer contain Nigeria, this Northern Nigeria and Southern Nigeria. He amalgamated us in 1914. Okay. It was that condition that they are using on unity form of government that caused a lot of havoc in Nigeria until the 1954 Constitution that created premiership. Because when Clark was mentioning the transformation from to Bank Constitution to this present one, what Bank Constitution did was to give leader of each region, leader of government business. It was after the fight for federalism was fought in London Conference in 1954 that the foundation for premiership was created. It was at that time they created premiership in the Constitution. And that was when we have the autonomy in the region. The Eastern region, the Western region, and the Northern region. To the extent that each region had an embassy in London to show the autonomy we have with limited powers to the federal government. It was also at that time that the question of derivation was established. What we now call resource control. Because they are using the money of the South for the North. By the time we did this, the North had this money through the revenue of groundnut. The West had through the revenue of cocoa. And the East through the revenue of rubber and palm kernel. And the agreement there was that, well, derivation will be, everybody must contribute to what he had. And then we are then living in peace. It was that embassy they established after the self-government mission, that was why I got married in 1960. So what I'm telling you is what I live with. That autonomy was there. We are living in peace until the military intercussions. Even before military intercussion, the derivation was carried on in the South. When oil was delivered, it was still on derivation. All the problems we are having now is as a result of the military and the fraudulent constitution we are operating now. The contents of the fraudulent constitution that made the president the most powerful president in the whole world. And that is why you deceive yourself if you think Buhari will ever change the constitution. You will not. Because the moment that is done, all the aura, all the fear, all the, oh, you can't say you support the North, you can't be the president, will go. Because they acquired that president under that constitution. And I'm going to die. I saw him on the air yesterday, saying we must have consensus among them. How Agubula is talking like that? If he has forgotten, we have not forgotten, it's on record. And do remind him, in 2014, when they were campaigning for Buhari, he said was the tongue of the North. And when we have it for keep. I have quoted it in many press statements, and I was expecting him to deny. Is it the process of keeping it now? They are now doing for you. When it is now the turn of the South and the Southeast, they are now propounding a new theory because of marriage, because of all that. My dear, if it was a question of marriage, who in the North? All of them. Oh, no, hold on. From Balewa down, with Awolowo and Shagari, and all that, if it's of merit, who will stand there? If there be based on merit today, the kingdom come. The East alone will produce the president. I am saying all this to tell you that all this question, you go and sell yourself, you go and campaign, you go and lobby. It's all rigmarole. They know the truth.
Now, he has said and analyzed the historical perspective to Nigerian problem. Now, let's go down to the solution. Listen once more.
Campaign, and they said, go and lobby Buhari. It's all rigmarole. Go and release Nnamdi Kanu. And I said, what has he done? For saying he wants the independence of his people? The Irish people who have been together since 1707, they say they still want to break from Great Britain. Their leader is sitting in the same parliament with the prime minister now. They are arguing together. What has happened in Nigeria? You go and waylay the man, you commit murder, you commit high robbery, you commit banditry, and to the extent you banned him. Is that democracy? Is that the man who says he's born again Democrat? Let us tell him the problem in the country today is Buhari. And until he goes away, there will be no peace. My dear, I don't expect you to say this. They will say we are bluffing. But that is the truth. Everybody said they haven't got the men. They have not shown the men. Although I don't like all the people who came out from this, but for the fact that they say you have no people, I'm happy you demonstrate that. But you must go and unite. You must go and unite. You must go and unite. All your candidates that have visited me, one of them said I should bless him. I said, I won't bless you. I won't bless you as an individual. A house divided against itself will not stand. That is the whole truth for ourselves. But the fact that you are even not the idea or something, If if a property belongs to a man or to a woman, all that this is his property. And now you say, if you give it to him, you don't know how to spend it. So don't give it to him. Is that be right? You give it to him and they can spend it anyhow. That is the defense they are putting for South. That the 30% is not enough. Even the one they give them, go, how are they spending it? What's your business about their property? So, gentlemen, let us focus. I am appealing to South candidates who are showing themselves, Wike and others. They are not helping the issue. They are helping the North. However capable Wike can think he is, that fight now is supporting the North. It is a way to divide us. Just as they have given debates to Jonathan. All of them, they are not going to support them. All the people, the northern people that carry Jagaban, Osibanjo, this, he saw the seat, the typical Fulani deceit. If we get all of you divided there, it is the Tambua, Balan, and Saraki, and the former vice president. Atiku, go and watch. By the time they have got all of you divided, even in the southeast, when you are so many, you split your votes, then they will just imagine. They say that they are, and they will claim to be cleverer than us in the south, with all your PhD, with all your MSc, with all your DSc. Don't allow people who we know how. They say to have the population. Where is the population? Where is the population? You and I have all been to the north. It was the British people that maneuvered that population. It was Aaron Smith. I have said it. Where is it? And I've said it in the paper. If the population they are claiming will be correct, they must be counting the cows and the cattle in the north. So don't let us be deceived. The problem is just ourselves. Get us united. And let the Yorubas and the Igbos know that they have a stake to talk together. The moment they are continuing this rivalry among themselves, they will be forever be subjugated by the Fulani. Thank you.
Good. This is the problem of this country. And until this country is returned back to regional government, forget it. Forget whatever somebody is telling you. Forget it. And if this country is not going to be returned back to this regional government where every region will be on them for themselves and harness their potential, so that the North, if they want to do whatever they want with their resources, it is their business. The same thing is applicable to the South. Let everybody fend for themselves. You see this one Nigeria as it is a big scam. I keep saying it. And he has said it all. I don't need to add or remove from it because this is not the first time we're saying it. But I want to assure you that the solution is for us to come back home, my people, and start doing what we can do. That is solving the problem by ourselves. The government have failed, but we cannot fail ourselves. Make sure you are part of the agricultural revolutionary program we'll be introducing come next month. I will open up your eyes in the manner you have not seen before. And this is a lifetime opportunity for us to be part of the solution to get us out from this mess that these political never-do-wells have dig us all into. I'm signing out. Don't forget to share this video. Open the eyes of more people to see where their problem is coming from. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not. Like and share and drop your comments. Bye-bye.